with the gifts.
I'm a little sad kid.
Okay. You be whoever you want to be, Melanie. I'm not gonna stop you.
He was killing me.
We are live right now, that's why.
Oh, right now this
That's
moment.
That's why I said Malline's still on her phone. Give her a moment to warm up.
I was looking at
As she
videos of the
sits here and
gritty.
continues to be on her phone.
I didn't know you meant like right now.
Why would that mean anything less than right now?
RN.
He's just like me. FR.
What?
I don't like this angle.
Why? How many other angles do we have?
I can just build up my own boobies.
Well, thank you for not spilling on someone else's
spit
boobies.
on my boobies. If y'all ever spill on your boobies, can we chat with you? I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm like, you're closer to that. I have to unearth myself from the microphone. Maybe a little less than that.
Wait, can you see me? There's so much space for activities.
So, yeah, we have a new space.
Olivia's home for spring break, so we are in the gritty room. Stream night, boy. And look, because we're not in Olivia's room, dog cam. We got the dogs and the dogs on camera. Bork, bork. And that's what I'm saying. Everyone can hit it with me.
Also, I designed our space so we have the maximum. I'm trying to show off our stuff, Mallie. No one's gonna look at my stuff if you're looking at
No,
it.
you can show it. I can point while you're standing up.
We have all our cozy.
This is like a upside down kick stitch.
We have all our cozy like Pokemon friends on the top.
Here's a sleeping Snorlax. This one I actually got from Japan. I grabbed home in my suitcase. Look at how much room for activities. My butt.
Yep.
Fat Kirby, sleeping Jolteon, sleeping Flareon, Bowbun, cow. Meow meow.
So yeah, I got my little. I got
back to freaking
this one
Hatsune
at
Miku.
our Geek and Grub thing last week. Got a little cow. It's cute.
Would you like a chip? It's for you.
Yeah, so we got so we made essentially
Dog
Can you
ASMR.
not feed him on camera?
Sorry.
And so we have a new setup here right now as we're
For at least this week, at the bare minimum. But it's not bad.
bare maximum. This is the permanent location.
Again, not bad.
Yeah, I think I did.
Because while we're in here, Elliot can work on his. He was going to work on his YouTube channel, so it's actually pretty advantageous for both of us.
I think I did a pretty good job of putting our space together.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we got you can't really see him, but here's our dog. He's down here. You can see him.
Here, say hi.
Yeah, there he goes. Now he's looking at him. So there's Perry.
Hi, Baba.
He's a dog that usually hogs Mallion's bed. So he'll be down here too.
He's my baby.
So anyway, we're gonna be we're finishing up
Look at it. I'll quiet down as the stream goes on.
Are you sure? You tend to get louder as we go on.
That's fair. Where the original characters, there's so many of them, and they got to like this Norse mythology vibe, which, if you're not familiar with Fire Emblem, it's much more medieval fantasy, like armor.
It's high fantasy.
Yeah, high fantasy, I guess is the best way to do it. Where they do, you know, like plate armor, swords, lances, you know, there's no like technology, there's no flushing toilets. That's the vibe.
I don't know if that's necessarily a pension.
Do you know Harry Potter has no flushing toilet? What? I can only hear the game, and even that's oddly quiet right now.
I fixed it.
Okay, Elliot fixed it. Yay! Thanks for letting us know. She looks so serious right now. Look at her.
And the mustache helps, I think.
Also, let us know if the game is too loud, because we just turned it up. Or if you're getting, like, echo from our mic, which you might. Who knows? Wow, she looks so serious.
I think the mustache helps.
Her little work outfit. That mustache is really funny.
And it's an elegant accessory, can you believe that?
Yeah, probably on Kaito.
I'm really surprised it wasn't quirky.
Interesting. Why are her boobs so pronounced in that outfit, dude?
Which one are they not pronounced in?
Fair.
This song is only weird because it's so slow.
This is one of the few songs where I can beat it on hard, but I actually a lot of times don't pass it because you just don't have enough notes to get a high enough score to clear the on like challenge modes. Where like I can get 100% on the song on hard, but you don't get enough. There's not enough quantity of notes to get the high enough score to actually pass. I was like, boo. This is like one of 3 songs I can do on hard. Maybe I'll grind some hard songs if we can get enough modules.
Let's start with just getting them all in normal mode. I don't even think we have them all in normal mode yet.
Yeah, well, once we get there, we'll get there. That's pretty tight. I could talk about Fire Emblem Heroes more, but I don't really want to because it makes me angry.
No, the reason I brought it up was because of the Pokemon Masters costumes.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, anyways, Fire Emblem Heroes got to the extent where now they release you know banners. And it's like any gacha game. You release banners and units and all that kind of stuff. And in that one, they started just releasing like the same 4 characters over and over again, like Lyn from Blazing Sword, maybe?
Yes.
I don't know which one it is. There's probably like 10 alts of her. Or like Edelgard from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, there's like 7 of them. Versus one of my characters I like from Awakening isn't even in the game at all in any unit. And you know how they do on gacha games, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star kind of rarity. Let's see what she gets. Come on, girl, get something cool. Oh wow, you got her outfit for the song.
Nice. We've been having good luck with this on this playthrough.
That was really good. Wow, look at that.
Remember how we got Raspberry Monster last time?
That made me so like angry and excited at the same time. Hey, I've worn a kimono before, and I will say they're surprisingly comfortable, but only for walking. Everything else, you're like, I can't bend at the waist, I can't like sit properly. But for standing and walking, it's got great lumbar support, I will say. Lyn's engageability and engage is OP. I haven't played that game yet, so couldn't tell you, but you'd be good.
Yeah, I'll speak on that in a minute.
What bothers me about Lyn is something that I also know is like, it's definitely something I think only a girl could relate to, and also...
We're gonna talk about her physics in the Warriors.
We're about to talk about her boobs. I was like, it's something a girl relate to, and also something that only like someone who's paying attention would notice. In her original game, she's got like her chest is bound because, like we mentioned, Fire Emblem's more of like high fantasy, so they wouldn't have stuff like a traditional bra.
I mean, they would, but she also lives in the plains.
Yes, she lives in the plains. She's like a native person, And so she bound her chest underneath like her garments because she's a swords master, which swords masters are typically lean, they move fast.
I think you're.
We gotta do the voices, dang girl.
Do you even remember when you did for Miku? I don't know when's the last time we did her.
I don't freaking know.
I used to speak by myself, but like, I know Luca's British.
Yeah.
Here we are in the Elegant Cloud. The elegant aura seems rather sophisticated.
Sophistication alone doesn't equal elegance. You need poise and beauty too. That's what she's gonna get right now.
You want to finish chewing your thing? I'll give you a minute.
I already finished chewing.
Okay.
To perform well in this cloud, you have to express all of that, I imagine. It may seem like a lot to take in all at once, but grace and refinement come naturally with practice. Alrighty! Where should we start? I know she had a seductive voice, I just don't feel like doing it right now.
I don't remember. It was like 4 weeks ago.
I'm
You're suddenly really excited about this.
I love showing off my boobs. Elegant means showing off your boobs. Aren't you? Just think about it. We get to soak up all the elegance emanating from the aura. Learning how to become gorgeous. Doesn't that sound fantastic? Like, this is the vibe of the Elegance Cloud. It's just like...
It does sound nice, doesn't it?
Cougar energy. But it is difficult to define elegance and beauty. They are subjective concepts, after all. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so they say. But beholders are ugly.
Unless you stab out the eye of the beholder.
Oh, come on. Some things are universally elegant. For example,
elbow-length gloves.
Elbow-length gloves. I was gonna say long skirts. But like furry skirts. Maybe you can help?
Gold lining of any sort.
That's nice. Like intricate details on a nice velvet jacket. Oh, sorry. I read it and I was like, Evie, hit next. I don't know why I'm so tired. I think I'm just pollen or something.
I think it is pollen
Give us
season
an
again.
example of something elegant and beautiful. Say you. Maybe butterflies. Your words. I was reading. Oh, good one. Vibrantly colorful, mesmerizing butterflies.
That is a hard word.
That's the kind of imagery we need to have in mind when she's singing in the Elegant Cloud. Shinging.
You know, just make that her accent. That's how you say S's now.
We can try it with a few songs to see how it goes.
My heart's aflutter just
Yarimas?
thinking about it. It's time to spread our wings and take flight in the Elegant Cloud.
Can you even see me all the way over here?
Yes, you can see you all the way over
Do
there.
you think we could take a break, perhaps?
Okay, what are we gonna give her that she's not gonna like?
We have 4 things. So either cookies or ice cream.
Which one you want to give her? Cookies?
I hate you and everything you've given me ever. Aw, it's impolite to eat in the presence without others without sharing some. Would you like to have none of mine?
None of your what?
Would you like to watch me eat and I will share nothing?
I wasn't sure you were referring to this or you were referring to that. That's why I was confused. So briefly to go into the fact of Mally needs to finish playing. You need to really get started playing Fire Emblem Engage because I don't think we even got to the first level yet. Do you know who Alfred is yet? Like in game?
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
I've gotten through the tutorial, but you know what? I'm simply not made for full-time work because I'm a big baby. So all I can do is go to work and come home and go to work and come home.
You really got... I enjoy that game a lot. You really gotta play it. I wouldn't... Compared to some other abilities, I wouldn't say Lynn's is broken. It's definitely very useful. Especially on high... I'm not sure if you're referring to her engage... Like, her engaged ability. Or you're talking to her, like, abilities as an emblem, which is different. So, who's this Miku? Just trying to remember which song I was playing.
Chat, how you doing tonight?
But,
Microphone to the court. How's the court doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Speaking to the mics, we can hear you.
But, Lynn's very useful. I don't think she's necessarily the most broken of the emblems, but she's definitely one that, like, is very good, especially because she's an archer one. The one that lets you really Yeah, but that's the thing. It's Lynn's ability. It's like, that's really powerful in its own way, but it also is not that strong because Astra halves your attack. So it means you can hit something from the other side of the map. You might be doing 1 damage a hit 5 times.
Let's go,
As
baby.
opposed to like Celica's Warp Ragnarok, which teleports you to the other side of the map and does a massive magic attack. And magic always does a lot of damage.
Well, my question is, well, I guess it also depends. I'd like to know your individual playstyle, since we have 2 Fire Emblem players in the room right now.
I'm just gonna try and give him something that vaguely fits the song.
It also, I think, depends on your playstyle. Like, Evie and I have very different playstyles. I like to use ranged units all the time, and I am typically, actually, funnily enough, a defensive setup. Versus...
Let's go with that one.
You use, like, I never used armor units, really. If I had to, like... I'm thinking about, like, my 3 houses house in... took the Golden Deers, and that was, like, the easiest game ever for me, because that's exactly all the units I use. Archers, magic users, distance units, and essentially no armored units. I like a good armored unit now and then, but I typically use... This is just not my personal type of song.
Nope, not mine either. It's the only one they give her. And again, like with Kaito's song, she doesn't even get it to herself. She's doing it with a duet with 2 other people. Kaito's song is the same thing. He has to do a duet with 2 other people. It's
I
like
wonder if
song.
all of her songs are like super seductive and crazy.
They actually aren't.
I don't hear a lot of them. I would hope they weren't, but if that's like her whole character, that's fine. That's just not my personal favorite type of character. Not for a boy or not for a girl. Typically the super seductive stuff I like in like very little tastes here and there. You know, a little bit of, hey, that's kind of funny, hey. But a lot of times when you have that kind of character, like in Fire Emblem especially, there's always like the womanizer trope.
Yeah.
I like when they show you like their underneath character and you're like, oh, okay, that's all from blah, blah, you know, typical character trope. Because like in a Fire Emblem Awakening, I really like Virion, and he's like the typical womanizer, but in a couple of his supports, you figure out like why, that kind of stuff, or like Sylvain in 3 Houses, you figure out the reason why they put on the front of being a womanizer, and it's very interesting to always see like behind concept. Unfortunately, in the Fire Emblem games I've played at least, there hasn't been like a female, like, I guess, manonizer, what would you call it, not like a womanizer. That there's one called Charlotte in Fire Emblem Fates, but she's kind of like the worst character I've ever heard of ever. So
I would argue she's more
opposite.
Gold Digger than anything.
Yeah, gold digger is the best way to do it. Like, there's nobody who's like trying to over sexualize the opposite gender or sex, depending on depends what game you're playing. And then it has like their underlying meaning, their deeper character growth that comes when you break down. Oh my god, that was a lot. That was a lot of.
How'd she do that every like song she's in?
I've never had the problem of Lynn's ability not doing enough damage. Well, it also depends on who you level up, that kind of stuff. Like,
I'll comment on that in a minute.
Yeah, Evie knows better than I do. I personally just don't use Lynn. I'm pretty biased against her. Oh my god, her module for this song. We have never been this lucky before. I want you guys to know,
it's a magical scream.
On our regular game, like, you could play this game like 60 songs in a row and never get the thing. That's crazy. We are very...
I'm struggling on these Elegant songs because they have the weirdest tempos.
They have super weird... The beats and the songs themselves are super weird, but wait till Holy Link's Explosion, boy, I love that song. Explain all of the Fire Emblem to me right now. You know what's so funny?
We don't have enough hours to do that.
The best part is actually, yes, we will. I will play a lot of songs, and Evie, like, I'll probably play the rest of the songs in the game, so then Evie can talk about Fire Emblem. Because
I could try. I would get through one game. I wouldn't get through all of them.
No, but we can explain, like, the overall vibe of it.
I wouldn't even get to do that.
No, like, think of it in terms of Resident Evil. There's different games, and there is generally a through, like, you know how 7 and 8, you're like, oh, there's connections, there's some characters, but they're not, like, they're not related to 4, outside of, like, maybe one big overarching plot. And in Fire Emblem, that would be the dragons. Everything has a dragon in it, you know, kind of vibes.
So,
there's definitely a character like that in Engage.
Who are you referring to, Engage?
A womanizer, but who is a girl?
Yeah.
A girl womanizer, a manonizer, if you will. I would love if she was also a womanizer as a girl, because that's Soleil, who is Laszlo's kid, but then they also make it that she can't marry women, and I was like, that's literally a crime. That's a hate crime. Hate crime.
There's a lot of...
Make her gay.
There shouldn't have been child units and fates, and we'll just cut it off of there. I've never had the problem of Lynn ability. It's not a matter of her ability not doing enough damage. It's the fact that compared to how all the other like emblem if you want to do that you can. It's the fact that like all the other
Also playing some levels. Elliot, if you want to edit your bounce pad stuff now, I think we've got the sound working well.
It's more the matter of the fact of like the way the ability works. Like it can be very useful. And it definitely is very useful, but it's also like compared to some of the other emblem abilities, I think there are ones that are way more devastating.
I personally am just a little bit biased against Lynn, purely for a design standpoint, because as she's gone on, Izzy will tell you, she's not actually a character original to her game. She was added in later as like a tutorial character, and then she became like the icon of the game, even though she's not originally a lord of that game. And as her iterations get on, I don't have a problem with her in her original game. As her iterations went on, though, her boobs got bigger and bigger.
I literally watched a YouTube video that was a guy like literally doing pixel measurements and showing that her like boobs have like grown exponentially in each appearance outside of her base game.
And what bothers me the most is the fact that she is a swords master. So if you look at other female swords masters, they have, even if they're large chested, they have their chest bound in a certain way. Versus hers don't, and it makes no sense for her to have, character design-wise, it makes no sense for her to have that large of a chest as a swordsmaster without having the rest of her body measurements match up, because she would need, like, wider hips, because if she has wide enough ribcage to have those big of a bust, then she'd have wider hips, because it would balance out her body. But because then she'll be an axe user, though.
Do a request while you're doing this?
Sorry. She would be like an axe user instead. Like Camilla has a large chest, but that's because she also is an axe user because she's also got wider hips. It's just down to like the body, how bodies work, and that just makes me frustrated as a woman, being like, yep, this was designed by someone who was not a woman, and you can tell.
Well,
and that it just makes me angry as a large-chested woman, being like, when you run and when you move fast, as a swordsmaster would, girl, you'd be concussing yourself. You'd be knocking yourself out. There's no way that you're going to be able to do that comfortably and be moving realistically. And I know it's not realistic, but other characters in the games don't have that issue. Like, other swordsmasters typically are smaller and lighter because that's what they would be realistically. You wouldn't choose to be a swordsmaster, a light and fast class with high speed, if you were larger. That's just simply not how, you know, like, that doesn't make sense to me. I actually need her to be Miku then, if the other one's gonna be, what's her face?
Well, you do that. I'll continue answering the question.
Can you just tell, it gets me heated because I am a big boob woman who also took a lot of game design courses in college. So it's like, I know the stuff that goes into it. And that's why it makes me so mad.
The bigger thing about it is that, like, we're talking about someone who's incredibly muscular, someone who's lived on the plains their whole life, you know, like, it's more the fact that, like, in her—
I'm freaking mad!
I'm going there.
Bigger boobs equals more damage, proven fact. I'm gonna say this
That's
right
why
now.
I didn't say that out loud.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't mean to be mean, but I do mean to be mean. If you've never had weights added to your chest, you don't know the, like, awfulness that comes with it. Like, it's not fun. I think everyone should have small boobs because I think your life would just be better. I don't think, as someone who had small boobs and now has large boobs, hey man, I think it's awful for active classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, even an active person. And I'm okay with them having large boobs if they are bound correctly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm okay with them being large if they are wearing the correct garments for them, or like someone like Camilla from Fire Emblem Faith, it adds to their character, like if it's part of their design in regards of their actual character build, but not of in like Fire Emblem Heroes. They just make everyone's boobs because it's fun and it's they can do that for fun.
What I was about to say was the fact that—
oh, that gets me heated, but it's okay. I've also just had a long day.
Are you good?
Yeah.
I feel like every time I try and start the sentence, you just say, "Ooh, I'm heated."
No, it's okay. I know that's a sensitive topic for me, and I know, like, I need to be less not cool about it on the internet, but it is just something that, you know, kind of grinds my gears as a big boobied girl.
Well, the bigger thing that bothers me is not the fact of her having big boobs. It's the fact that it changed over time for as she appeared more out of things, and like the character doesn't start with a particularly large rack, to put it
Well, here's the
lightly.
thing.
It's,
If she was like, oh, she's gonna stay as an archer and she becomes an archer and that's her like final class, I'd be okay with that, because then she doesn't have to be as light on her feet. She's using a distance weapon. Like, I don't like it, but I'd be more okay. But the fact that she's a swords master, a class known for their speed and agility, you simply can't have that because it throws up your weight.
Preach, and Eric says, didn't mean to trigger you, just making dumb jokes.
Okay, well, I just, sorry. You know, it's hard to read
She's
tone
not
on-
attacking you. She's
It's
just
not, I'm just
attacking.
mad. It's also hard to
and you
read
happen
tone
to be
on the
there.
internet. Yeah. So it's also hard to know if you're being for real or being not for real.
I'm pretty
And
sure
my
he was teasing you.
Yeah, it's like, you're probably being so teasing, but my social meter is so, like...
Saying, like, you...
Kids really wear me out, I will say. Only at this point in the year, because we're about to have a special event tomorrow. And none of them... My mom could even tell you, 'cause she's their science teacher. I didn't hit the chance time! I'm gonna kill my... What?
You have been missing a lot of things.
I know, I need to do this one again. Because I've been just talking.
Yeah.
No,
that's
the
what-
kids at this point in the year, because it's like it's getting warm, but we're not going outside as much, are just so crazy. Like, even the other teachers are like, you have to listen. Like, I had to have multiple conversations with kids on the playground today about listening and being kind to your friends, and they're bullying each other because we have 2 students in our class who are ESL, and some of the other kids whose English is their first language bully them, and I really hate that because there's not much you can do about it as a teacher, but I try to do a lot about it. And it just frustrates me that we're still in March and their behavior won't change. Anyways, unrelated things. I am gonna have to do the song again.
I'm like, do you want me to keep playing levels?
No, I
'Cause you
want to
clearly-
play. I want to play.
'cause you want to talk.
No, I
you-
want to play.
You clearly want to talk.
I know, but I also want to play.
Well, that I won't. I'll just tell you that is when you tend to dip is usually when your attention is going between
I
the two.
know. It's because we got on boob physics, and boob physics, you already know this. I don't know, it's Chris if you speak. Sorry, did I say Chris? I want to say, your name is Chris, bro. Chris Eric the Third. And I will call you Chris all the time. I don't know why. You've got when I see
got
your
Chris
face,
face.
you're Eric when you're here, but online
You got
you're
Chris
Chris
face.
to me.
Anyway, so can I say this? Can I say this point now?
A camera can't see, but I have one foot, like, I didn't even know, it's like fully flexed because my leg is just so tense. So
Because
Yeah,
I do
you
have
may
a thing
speak.
I want to say, but
no,
you
I
get
could've
triggered
my-
halfway through
No,
every time I say
I just
it.
need to start. My therapist told me I need to identify my triggers. I'm just kidding.
I think you need to stay. I think it's not just you need to identify your triggers. I think you need to identify your triggers, as in like I stop and identify them. You kind of like see it like a speed sign. You're like, oh look, the speed limit. You continue going at 70. I think you need to identify it as a stop sign and be like, oh,
No, if I
my
just-
trigger.
if I
Let me
just-
stop the car.
If I get it out, I feel better. If I keep it in, I feel worse.
No, I think you just get louder.
That's an opinion.
Well, I suppose, unless I have a sound meter here yet. Anyway, so what I was saying before is that the biggest thing about are you gonna actually do the things? That's why I paused. Because you're the one who speaks for Luca and Miko.
They said the elegant Claude's getting stronger. Do you feel as though we have become proficient at expressing elegance in all sounds?
I feel like you have like the wrong British accent right now.
Evie! I'm about to be an angry British accent in 1 minute. I sure hope so. I feel a lot more graceful than before we started here.
I don't know.
What's the sad face for, Miku?
I'm not sure I'm really confident with this aura.
I'm just not really feeling ooh right now.
Would that be elegant though? I can't tell if I'm singing well. Maybe you can tell me how I was on stage. Was I elegant?
Was I elegant on stage?
Exactly. Were you elegant on stage? My voice was. I didn't even finish the line!
I'm sorry. I read the whole line. I'm sorry.
This is why I have the controller during cutscenes.
Singing is just one element of a performance.
Yes, give her a guttural voice.
Going back to the butterfly example. They're much more impressive when seen on a pretty day among flowers, right? No, I like them in a cage, dead, pinned against the wall. I'm an entomologist. It's not just their own beauty we admire, but the whole setting. Yeah, museums. Same with our shows. They're meant to be not only heard, not owned. They're meant not only to be heard, but also seen.
Yeah, when you shake
We're
your,
meant
your
to be dead
chest
and in
like
a cage. So the modules, dancing, and the stage are all part of the package. Let's go. At the moment, you get what we call a great performance.
Wow, that didn't occur to me at all, even though this is
Destiny.
our like last cloud at this point, and it really should have.
I was relying only on singing too. I totally could have been shaking these tatas. At least we realized what needs improvement. Soul Destiny. I used to know what that means, but I don't remember.
Then why are we still standing here?
Why are we still handing steer?
Let's prepare for another performance. We're not working very well at this. I don't think we can talk tonight.
Might be stupid. Heh, enthusiastic Miku is the best Miku.
So what's the worst Miku?
Hatsune.
This time, we'll show the Elegant Cloud what we can really do.
We'll show them what we can really do.
Okay, so what I was saying before about Lynn is that...
I'm gonna do that song again while you do it.
Yeah,
I'm
you do
gonna
that.
not talk this time.
Are you sure? I don't think you can if you even if you tried. But so the thing about Lynn is the fact that like in her original game she doesn't have that large of a chest. So that's my biggest issue.
Just kidding.
The fact that I was ready to gut punch you with my elbow.
If you did that, I would cry.
And I would keep talking because then you wouldn't be talking.
Sorry, go ahead.
You do worse than last time. I'm just gonna laugh at you.
I probably will.
Anyway, so the point being is that like if they're a character that originally has that as part of their build, fine, that's cool. It's the fact that Lynn wasn't originally that way, and only when she was brought into the modern media of the the later games.
I like how you're talking on the side of the mic versus like into the mic.
Well, I'm not going to look at you this way. The camera's over there.
Oh.
But that they decide, oh hey, we're gonna make her boob bigger, and the thing wasn't even just her base unit was okay, arguably, but then with every alt costume she got, she was wearing less clothes and had larger boobs every single time. So you could actually see it. It was like either like
I will make a PowerPoint about this.
Yeah, I mean,
I will share it for the class.
I'll have to find a link
kidding.
to the video where I watched it, but there was a guy who like did it like almost like a scientific study and took like 3 different characters and showed their alts over time in the mobile game and be like, wow, their boobs are just growing exponentially each time.
Which some characters I don't care, cause you know it's
there are some-
it's fan service, and you're like, all right, whatever. You have to have fan service to sell games. I don't mind them.
But it's not.
But when it's every single time, you're like, okay.
And it's only when I only raise a fuss about when it's for characters where it doesn't make sense, or characters who are not that way normally. Like, for instance, there's a character that's in Fates called Rinka, who's a really muscle-bound lady.
Don't get me started on Rinka.
She is so like muscular, and she has like virtually no chest as a result. You know, like she's a very like she wields an axe and everything. She's a very rough and tumble sort of lady. And then they bring her in front of heroes, and all of a sudden she has very prominent boobs, and you're just like, no, the whole point was originally is that she's like super muscular, and there's like no fat on her at all, which a lot of what boobs are is fat. So it was weird that she all of a sudden had way more boobs than she did muscles. And like the whole point of this character is she's a muscular woman. You literally are missing like what made her interesting as a character was the fact that she's super muscular like that. And was willing to like go kill like, you know, prey with her bare hands. It was you know, that was kind of her thing.
Sorry, I was looking at the muzzle.
She was like the female musclehead of the group, and like that was the whole point. But then again, there's other characters like, you know, like Camilla, who has, you know, a lot of boobs, and she has a very kind of revealing outfit. So if you gave her like a super like very boob heavy like alt, I wouldn't care because like yes, that's how she is normally. So yeah,
or if they're in a bathing suit,
yeah,
very understandable. But in Rinka's outfit, it's just like her base outfit from the game. You're like, okay, now I can directly compare how bad this looks.
Yeah.
If you're like, okay, they're in a hot springs outfit, they're in a, you know, beach outfit, that's fine, because you know it's like, all right, it's a beach outfit, everyone's gonna look like this in a beach outfit, so once a year, just get over with. But now it's like their Easter outfit, their Christmas outfit, their, you know, New Year's outfit, their wind festival outfit. You're like, that doesn't even make sense why you're naked. It's literally winter. One of the winter ones, she's in a bikini and like a furry cape. And you're like, this, hey man,
they say
this makes no sense.
Have PowerPoints on backup for when you're too tired to game.
Smart. But now I have enough awake to be, make PowerPoint. This looks nothing like Miku. That looks like Luca.
I thought it was going to be like that. It's like, so weird to look at. It doesn't look like a real. But so the whole like, so essentially, and then there's also a matter of like, there's some characters who make sense of that because they're like, they're seductive, or they're very proud of their bodies, or stuff like that, or like, ones who have like revealing outfits,
Well,
large
like,
boobs, and stuff
Charlotte
like that.
in Fire Emblem Fates, so you can like look them up if you're wondering. She is pretty much naked, but she's an armored unit. But that's part of her character is the fact that she's
an axe fighter.
I realized that she's an armored unit.
Yeah, she's actually
Either way,
an axe fighter.
she's essentially a gold digger is her character. So the fact that she is essentially wearing no clothes is on purpose to max with her.
See, you can get Rin an elegant outfit.
Is to go with her like character. Do I like her character? No. But I understand that you need it to understand like her.
Apparently she's deeper than that. We just never cared to use her.
I never played Conquest, and then when I played Revelations, which is Birthright and Conquest together, I had so many other units I wanted to use. I obviously did not use her.
She comes in at a weird point in the game that I was just like, didn't really care to use her because I thought her personality was dumb. It's more the fact that like those characters are like can be well written, but they're badly written most of the time. That sometimes when you're like, I have to choose from these 20-some characters, am I going to choose the one that might end up being deeper at the end of the day, or the one that's ultimately just going to be really, shallow, against all these other ones that have like more hints of personality. Anyway, so I have to go back up because there was something else in the chat I was going to answer.
Yeah, apologies. I keep seeing that one that says like, I don't know, this is Chris. I want to formally apologize to you, Eric, in the heat of the moment.
We're also going to just keep calling you Chris. So,
I don't know why.
You got Chris face. So...
I don't mean to do it. I just can't seem to stop.
And it's also the, thing is like, so, Chris... Yeah, Chris. Now I'm gonna keep calling Chris because you keep calling Chris.
I don't know why. It's like, I know your name's Eric, and when I see your face, I can easily call you Eric to your face, but when you're not right here, I'm like...
So we're just gonna assume when we're saying Chris, we're addressing you.
It just means that you, we're not doxing you. Isn't that great? You have, like, a second username under your normal username.
Yeah, so when you were talking about... You said there's a character like that in Engage when we were talking about, like, womanizers that are, like, females for men. Who are you talking about? Like, again, I probably could think about it if I was thinking about it clearly right now, but
if
I would need a list of...
because I was like, oh, I was kind of angry, sorry.
Yeah, you get passionate. But I do the same thing. So, I'll do for what you do for me, and I'll just do, like, the little tap on your leg and be like, okay, Malin.
Probably good.
Because you do that to me whenever I'm getting very heated.
What I really need to do is, like, I need to go work out, and I need to go work out, like, very, very hard for a long time. For multiple days in a row, and I think that would just fix a lot of my problems.
Well, don't do it for long. You still want to do it like in reasonable amount, because otherwise you'll just be sore the next day, and then you won't get any sort of workout done the next day, and you'll feel like more depressed about your body.
Yeah, I was like, those issues. I'm having a hard time just getting time.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But so.
What?
I was reading this. So he corrected in the second line, but he says, Eric, we're calling you Chris. Isn't it great we're not doing you?
I hope nobody is doing you, unless if it's two consenting adults, do whatever you want.
If you want to put us on while you're doing anyone, then, we're not going to stop you. Obviously, we can't.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be honestly kind of flattered in a way.
I was like, I feel like I am kind of crushing the mood talking about booze.
Yeah, you got boobs. Anyway, but I want to know who's the character you're thinking about in Engage who's like a woman who's really chasing after men. I don't know.
Me, the main character.
Well, it's more like I probably could remember if I was thinking about it, but I haven't played Engage in a bit, so I'm trying to remember all the characters in that game. I know they're like, and also we have to be like, we're talking about chasing after men, not necessarily just like, because I know there's a girl who's obsessed with muscles. But that's more building her own body up. That's not really chasing after men. So I'm trying to think of who the girl would be that chases after men.
No, I'm talking like there's always a womanizer in every single game.
Yeah, there's always a guy who's a womanizer.
Always. And it's like, that's like their character trait. It's not like it's a side. It's like, that's like their...
Oh, I know where that one's from.
I know. I've seen that video in our room. It's really hard to see the notes on this background, I will say.
Yes, because the background's just very bright. So I'm curious who that character is you're thinking about. But anyway, the point we were bringing up this was in Pokemon Masters they have characters that are like give some context, are characters that are from the far past. So like, let's say the Pokemon's like, you know, I'm not quite remember her name, but she's the girl who's obsessed with being perfect and desirable to everyone. Okay, you're still gonna have to specify who that is.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah. Do you remember what class she is? Because I'll help narrow her down a lot.
Or maybe a nation?
Because also, that's a thing that also, like, a lot of the royals have in general. Like, there's some guys with that issue, there's some girls with that issue. It seems to be an issue of, like, the royals in general. Because, especially the younger siblings are always, like, have some sort of, like, interesting connection. Because I'll tell you right now, every kingdom has an older sibling with a younger sibling, and you either have the ones that are, like, the younger siblings trying to live up to their older sibling, or the younger sibling is constantly in the shadow of their older sibling.
And then I saved the best for last. This song, oh, hang on, me. I will humbly ask that everybody read the lyrics, because I want you to know I've played this song like probably 20 times before reading the lyrics. She's retainer.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Gosh, who is that?
But I played this song without reading the lyrics because I can't see them. And Evie then told me about what they were, and I was like, oh my god.
Because she played the song, but she never could read the lyrics, so that's why it was funny when, like...
You can tell them all about
it, girl.
Madeline,
did you ever read the lyrics of the song? Like, I'm like, there are some strong innuendos here. She's like, I don't see it. And then she got to, like, a certain point in the song, she's like, oh, never mind, there it is.
Oh my god.
It punches you in the face. It says, here I am. Found her Gold Mary? Yeah, I guess. I didn't get a lot of her supports. So... I guess I never got that vibe off of her. Maybe it's because you have Rosado being adorable right next to her, so... I always assumed that her and Rosado's thing was the same thing with Hortensio, where the idea is they're all, like, super cute and wanting to be just generally really adorable, which I don't think is quite the same as what we're thinking about with the womanizer. Like, a womanizer is a guy who's trying to get with a woman for, like, dating, / marrying, / other things. Like, we're talking about a girl who's, like, trying to go in, like, either, like... You know, like, oogling over boys or being like, I want you to marry me right now, or I want you to take me home right now sort of vibe. Like, I don't think there's a lot of those. If they do tend to be, if they're anything in Fire Emblem, they tend to be female magic users. Usually dark magic users. I think last time I played this, I was like, why does this feel so slow? I think last time I played it was on hard. And there is a hard mode challenge with this one, so then I, like... ground this one. And this, I want you to clarify this. I mean, you can tell by the voice, this is a Len's song. Like, this is his song. He's 14, by the way. I hope you're all reading the lyrics, by the way. They're just great. This is also this is the part of the song where I'm like, yeah, let's go. Also, these are the censored version of these lyrics, so these are the more kid-friendly version. You have to look up the YouTube video. It's actually the original YouTube video is just messed up. Super funny. Made me giggle real hard. But I also know I laugh at really weird things. She's also reverse womanizer. Oogle me, please. I'm like, yeah. That's why I'm thinking, like, we're talking about someone who's chasing down men, not asking for men to chase them. Because that's actually what Charlotte would be in Fates. She's so pretty in the fact she's asking for guys to chase her down. But also with the idea she wants to find some, like, you know, very easily manipulatable lord who she can then get a lot of money out of. Which is why we say she's, like, more of a gold digger. But, like, we're not talking about someone who... Because I think that's also... I'm going to give you a double pirouette. Just give it a second. You keep talking. Well, I want to see the double pirouette. That's why I was watching. We're about to do the dance breakdown. Yeah. Also, you can see the woman with the large chest in the background there. One. Give us a double. Ew. Ew. Look at that spotting. Ew. Well, I'm like, yeah. I just like the fact that I'm like, yeah. Look at where the camera's going in a song. It's yeah. Just pay attention to the song and look where the camera's going. You just really have to read the lyrics. Because obviously it's in Japanese. And on top of that, whenever Vocaloids talk, I just really can't understand them because of the way that they're modulated, especially the older versions. So obviously I had no idea what he was saying. I just thought like a little like... Well, that's why I was like reading the lyrics like, Madeline, this song you like. Because Madeline just liked this song based on the, this song right here. Inside out. It is really fun. But I'm just like, Madeline, this song has a certain... I got his outfit for the song. Let's freaking go. We've gotten the outfits for speed run. We're gonna make this quick for you, girl. Yeah, we really are speed running this game, aren't we? We've gotten 3 of the song
he's
modules
a little
for this.
like, look at him, come on, he said, I'm humping the air, baby.
We have literally 3 of the, like, the song modules for this cloud.
No, we have like 5, girl. Oh, sorry,
No, I mean for this cloud.
I'll just go, yeah.
We've gone 3 of the, like, signature ones for the elegant cloud. I think we
I
have
keep hitting the wrong note.
we have a few others.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, hey, here's the fact that his name's Holy Lance Explosion Boy. That's funny. That's a funny title.
Bad and Night is not in this game. I think it might be in the Switch version because I remember seeing it. It's not in this one. Diva X has not a lot of songs in it because of the like.
We will play a little bit of Future Tone. It's just not as fun. This one's more goofy. Versus the other one,
And you know we're goofballs. We love the goofy things. We also love the fact that this is the only game with a story mode. It's bare bones, yes, but at least you get a vibe for how the characters work. Because otherwise, it's just like, hey, we have these characters that literally have like no sort of thing going on. Don't you? Luca's eating chips right now.
No, I mean,
we can go when we're done here. We'll end off by going to Future Tone, and I think that song's in there.
yeah, I want to
If
do a
it's
couple
not, it's in
extra
the
songs.
Switch version. We can play the
The
Switch
Cloud
version next
Prism
week.
is glowing much brighter now.
It'll be time for the main event soon, right?
Yes, we do this one every single time.
I love it. There we go.
Ladies, I think we can congratulate ourselves on some beautiful work. If I do say so myself.
Are you going into your TikTok voice?
What do we think? We did a great job here tonight. Here's for PP sleeping down here. How do you feel, Mika? You've become much better at elegantly styling your performances. I mean,
Now I know how important the whole setting is, it's gotten a lot easier.
ah, wonderful.
It almost feels like this one should be first.
I feel like I've gained a better understanding of elegance as well. So, think you two are confident enough to take a shot at the freaking main event?
That's funny.
Can you make it even more gorgeous than anything we've done before? What the crap?
I just like that we ended on this song so we can constantly look at the woman in the back of this.
Shout out to my love boobs.
the woman in the back of this background, because it's always in the background the song you end on. I'm like, I'm glad we did it in this one so we can see this.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way to find out. Little side ponytail, you know.
And the like loosened tie. Oh, what did he want? Dang. I thought he was just telling me about junk culture. Sentimental feelings. I hate you. Wow! Okay, he loved it.
Okay,
He
apparently
loved it a lot.
he's very in love with himself.
Dang, I
apparently.
didn't even read what he wanted.
Nice.
I just wanted to look. He's got the little high boot, low boot.
I love that.
I love
a
his
good,
little outfit.
I love a good asymmetrical outfit.
So I love it. I'd love to cosplay as him. Cosplay as a boy. I always want to cosplay as people with the small boobs because I got big boobs. I don't remember this song.
I don't even know who I would cosplay as.
I'm
I
just
just
gonna do
couldn't-
him in
I
this.
almost have to have someone go be like, okay, be this person. I'll be like, yep, I have a goal now.
I'd like to do Lady Dominatress because I feel like I have the right body for that.
You could do the puppy tail with the puppy ears.
I didn't know if that would give me like a better thing or this one because it's elegant. Yeah, this one gave me a better one because
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
elegant.
You could do a lay down dress, that's for sure. You definitely have the stature for
Let's
it.
go gamers. Yeah,
Gotta love a good mustache.
let's freaking go.
But the other thing about Luca is that they don't give a lot of variety in her outfits. Like they're all ones that have skirts. Like with the exception of like that
That's what
one,
she likes.
there's like a lot of them that have like the long skirts. So there's and same thing with Miku has the same issue. Where you're like,
it's all a
give
bunch
me
of short skirts.
give me like some variety in what sort of things you do. You know,
Meow,
like
meow.
long skirts, short skirts, pants. Like they like essentially the
Gami-
variety
Garimasho.
they give Miku, where she has a lot of variety of outfits. I love the little mustache. It's definitely the best accessory.
Luca looks like the captain of a ship.
She does.
I don't remember liking any of these songs, so we'll probably talk over them. If at any point you're like, hey guys, can you shut up so I can hear the song? Just say so.
I don't think anyone's doing it for that. We are definitely forcing everyone to be Vocaloid fans while we're doing this.
I hate this song. Only because I can't find the beat.
Yeah, that's honestly our feelings about the Elegant Cloud in general. Is that they are I love him with that little thing. It looks great. But, is the issues that the Elegant songs have some weird beats to them. Because some of them are slower, and some of them are, like,
none of
feel
them
slower, but they're not.
The Elegance Cloud, I think they're trying to be sexy, but also beautiful. And none of these songs, outside of Holy Land's Explosion Boy,
have a good beat.
Are, like, give me that vibe. Because maybe the one that's, like, the fast one with the red dress.
Are you telling me it's sexy to shake her boobs at the camera like she does?
No, but like Amazing Dolce doesn't give me that. The Autumn Leaves definitely does not give me like sexy vibes.
Yeah. I'm reading some of these lyrics. I'm like, this sounds not great. Now, this is the one, I think if I'm correct, you know the one that's like her, like, with, like, the devil sort of outfit she has? With the tail and stuff? I'm pretty sure it's from this song. Sweet Devil.
Who's Miku?
Yes. I haven't listened to the song all the way through, but I've heard it before. Like, parts of it.
I feel like I'm just hitting notes out of nowhere. Like, I feel like there's no beat.
That's actually what makes, like, the ones, like, the cool songs, and even some of the quirky songs a lot of fun, is that, like, you can listen to the song.
I'm playing Guitar Hero, you know? Versus this one, I'm playing, like, a random note simulator.
Yeah. And actually, when we go and play, maybe if we should go play Future Tone, because then we can go and, like, you know, see if anyone has requests.
I want to play a couple more songs on this one. Like,
oh no, definitely.
Just for funsies.
I'm just saying that we should definitely end the night with Future Tone.
It's fine.
But just because the timing on that is different, so you have to kind of play a couple of songs to warm up. Than the timing is for this one, because that one was the arcade game, and this one's actually built for a PS4 controller, so it's just different controls. But, the whole thing is that, like, you know, these songs, you're looking for the tempo, the beat, or you're looking for it to match up to the lyrics or something, like, either when the singer's singing, or when the music's hitting, or when certain instruments are going, but, like, it's just harder to do this, because I think the Elegant songs have a lot more dead air.
Forever. New song, please.
Okay, what are we gonna turn him into? Oh, hey!
No pants.
That's, the one he has in his, Ghost Reel video.
She's interesting because I feel like this outfit really does not match that song at all.
It doesn't, but that's where I remember it from, because I don't know where it's from otherwise.
Like, what's everyone else's opinion? I feel like we just were in that song
I've been
forever.
paying attention to, like, the things, and most of these songs are by Natural Lee. It says, so I'm guessing that this is...
Maybe they paid for it. I'm just kidding.
Well, I think it's more like that maybe they were trying to make another vibe, and they're like, we already have all these other ones. What are we gonna put in here? I don't know, Elegant?
I was like, I feel like Deco 27, Michi M, Pinocchio P, like, I feel like there's a good mix of other people. Hey, somebody might love these songs. It's just really not...
Well, you know what I would put in here for Elegant?
What?
Something like Cindrillion or Cantarella. Those are Elegant songs. Those are songs Kaito does. Also because they hate him in this game,
Well, they're more like Cinderella songs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they just have the, like, ballroom elegance.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know, like, fantasy ballroom.
That's what I think of when I think of Elegant. Like you said, I'm like, I feel like they want to go for sexy here, and it's not really working.
Was that it?
Yes.
That didn't have a satisfying ending. And maybe if I could read the lyrics, I would know it, but...
When I think Elegant, it's not really anything. When I think Elegant, I think, again, more like ballroom dancing sort of things. Or even Romeo and Cinderella would be an Elegant song, I think I put in there. That's a Miku song.
Alright, let's see what these bozos have to say.
Or even you can do, like, if you want to do for, like, Maiko, one of her songs, On the Rocks, is a very sort of, like...
About to meet the masters
that
of
Las Vegas
Yapology.
Broadway sort of vibes.
Bro, is Sir Yaps a lot.
You're referencing that thing again? The Cloud Prison's fully recharged. I'm Pokemon Perry's
What
feet.
can I say? It's simply elegant. It was giving off a very weak light at the start, but now it's stable and intense.
Thanks for all your help, Luca and Maiko.
Maiko!
Figuring out a new performance style is so much more fun when you do it together with friends.
No problem. It was literally a good chance for me to freaking brush off on some old tricks and learn new ones at the same time. What the crap? The experience has been very enjoyable.
And of course, I have to thank you as well for pointing us in the right direction. Didn't we just say something about butterflies?
Oh my, look over there! A butterfly. Oh, it's a freaking butterfly. What the crap? This must be how the elegant cloud energies manifest itself. How come we don't see this in the other clouds? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. Huh, it's gone. Aw, I wish it would have lasted longer.
What a curious reaction. I wonder what caused it.
Well, we're never gonna figure it out because it happens in no other cloud.
Maybe that's the Cloud Prism's way of saying, thanks for fixing me up, ladies. What are we? Hitting a gwitty.
I suppose that's one way to explain it.
Sing me a song, freaking piano man.
As for the elegant aura, we've got it down. On to our next adventure. Oh, look!
Oh.
Light has returned to all 5 prisms. We've successfully performed all the songs from each cloud. ...
Ellipses.
Ah, sorry, it's nothing. The clouds and their music have taught us new ways of expressing ourselves in our songs. And we built up enough voltage through our performances to bring the prisms back to their full brightness. It's been a long journey, and you've been there helping us every step of the way.
Arigato gozaimasu.
But the show must go on. An epic adventure needs a grand finale. Let's hold another festival. We'll use everything we've learned to make it the best show in the world.
I will say this song is super hard.
I don't think they're talking about the one that...
Oh, it's not the song yet. We have to build up like 10,000 things up.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get to that, but you know. Let's get everything ready. I'm really looking forward to the special festival. Yeah, the one you're thinking about is different.
There's one song that's like the final song.
It takes a long time to build it up.
It's a very difficult song.
Because it has...
I can only get through it on easy. I haven't even beat it on normal mode yet.
Yeah, because it has the intense voice of Hatsune Miku and the disappearance of Hatsune Miku in it. Which are both
Those are two
extremely fast songs.
Very hard songs.
Although I have done the intense voice of Hatsune Miku on the Switch before. You just have to, you know... Actually doing Ghost Roll higher difficulties is harder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all normal. Thoughtseies?
Which one do you... Or you're playing this?
Yeah.
So obviously use the ones that you want to play.
We're gonna do Raspberry Monster. Any thoughts?
Or ones you want
So
to.
this one's
Just keep in mind that the last one's the one you're gonna have your chance time in.
Yeah. A little slow motion in here. A little this bad boy in there.
He is the bad boy.
And then
Harry's looking at my leg
Thoughtseies on
now.
the last one. We'll do a little papa. That's a hard one. Let me see if there's anything different.
Probably doing the first one because you want to be able to see.
Yeah. Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
For the first song. What's the first song? First song is slow motion. I
Yeah.
don't think I have that one yet. Which is fine. I have it on the other game.
It's funny we didn't get that one.
What's that one? That's this quirky?
Yeah.
What does this one give me? What if I do this one instead? Slow Miku. I'm a little witch girl. I'm so cute. Now I have little glasses because I'm a little witch girl.
I do like the hat. It reminds me of, like, you know, Pokemon.
Yeah, she's a moment here. Next, Len's Explosion Boy. Well, obviously I have to do Len in his Explosion Boy outfit. Because he's literally an explosion boy.
And the funny thing is, it says Holy Lance Explosion Boy, but that's not even the actual name of it. What's the actual one?
Sacred Spear something something.
Yeah.
It's Sacred Spear something. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know. There's the whole point is it's all an innuendo, so you know.
And then you love song.
You're ending with love song, so just choose whoever you want to do for love song.
Maybe a little Kaito moment.
Sure.
You can try to get one more of his swimsuits.
I mean, you know what? Why not? Let's go. Let's get that third alt swimsuit.
Let's go for another swimsuit, baby.
Also, I like when you look across the different version outfits for him, like the V1 versus V2 versus V3. It's essentially just like all of his outfit pieces just got longer over time.
I like Kaito.
Because in the first one, he has more kind. His outfit actually looks a lot like Silver does in Pokemon, where it's like it's almost like a shirt. and he has like the tiniest of a scarf. He's wearing like just like almost looks like track pants.
Okay,
And
let's
then,
freaking go.
And then like everyone after that, he gets like a longer coat and a longer scarf, and then gets boots in the last
my
one.
neck and shoulder have been a little bit messed up recently, I won't lie. Festival. Genshin Impact has been updated.
Okay, that's cool. He logged back into that. I just, you know, after my last pass ended up, I like, you know what, I'm not checking into this game every day because I like used to check it on my phone, and then it just became too large of a file to keep on my phone. So I'm like, well, if I'm not checking it daily on my phone, then I'm just not gonna check in daily. And since I'm not checking in daily, I just stopped playing it because I wasn't really playing it for the enjoyment of a video game. That is a game I want to play on stream at some point, because maybe it'll make me want to play it then. Because we like both like a lot of characters from Genshin Impact, but just like the gameplay is just like not a ton of fun to me. But then again, I can't say I've had a lot of games that are like true open worlds where I've actually enjoyed them. Like the most I've liked in terms of an open world like experience are games that are not quote unquote true open worlds because they have loading areas. And I'm like, you know what, you know, like, I've enjoyed Monster Hunter Stories, both of those. I like Legends Arceus, I like Sonic Frontiers. Like, I consider those, like, open world games, and I enjoyed those a lot. But those are also games I felt, like, you know, connected to the characters.
They're also, like, unlimited open world.
Well, the other issue is that it's an open world game in a gacha game. So, let's reminder of, like, gacha games are essentially, you know, they're gambling. But so your quality of characters depends on how much you pool in them. Genshin doesn't give you a lot of resources. You have to really grind for resources to get new characters. And the thing is that like the difference with something like say Star Rail or even like Fire Emblem Heroes is that they tell you what role each character is meant to play. Like a support unit, a healer, a striker, a special striker, a fast unit. They tell you what role, so you kind of have an idea of how to use your resources in order to upgrade them. Genshin does not, or at least it doesn't have an obvious one to new players like me. So I'm kind of like, cool, I got this person. They got a lance. Who has any idea what sort of role they're supposed to play? Like what sort of abilities they have, how I'm supposed to use them. Not to mention, I'm like, so the gameplay in Genshin, you spam the attack button until it dies. Which I'm like, sure, that wouldn't be bothersome if there was literally anything else to do. The problem being, though, is that you can explore the world for the gameplay, and you can find artifacts and whatnot, but then it's just a bunch of fetch quests. You can follow the storyline, which is the most interesting thing to do, but then you're back to the same problem of, if you're not strong enough to beat the things, you can't go forward. And what happens if the combat's not very engaging, and you don't, like, have good units? Like, trying to use the base units and being like, wow, why am I struggling so much against the basic monsters? As opposed to I'm playing in Star Rail, again, by same company, and I'm still using the base units, the ones that you begin the game with, in the second world against the final boss. Like, they're very good, they scale pretty well. Or at the very least, because of the way it's a turn-based, like, combat, it has a lot more strategy involved with abilities and stuff. Again, no more than Genshin does. It still only has 2 attacks per character, and everyone has a passive ability, but tactically, it means that you have a lot more you can do with the characters. So, you know, he really works on this stage in particular because it matches the blues in his outfit. I also just like, you know, the little, again, I like the way that they kind of, with him and Michael, they kind of hide, like, the, you know, the techie aspects of their outfits and, like, their accessories instead of, like, just on their arms like they do for all the others. That's pretty cool. I will say, for a while, I ran, like, when you get his V1 outfit, it's really good for grinding out modules you don't have yet because its special ability is getting modules you don't already have. As opposed to us, who keeps getting his, like, fish outfit 5 times in a row. Let's see who we're getting here. Okay, it's an alternate bathing suit. I know it. It's the Eraser Zero outfit. I love that song. It's a really fun one. So, I think this one's called The Originator. But anyway, I like, just because I think this is one of his outfits that does a really good job of, like, you know, changing, because most of his outfit, all the Vocaloids have, like, one, like, item they're kind of known for in their modules. His is the fact that he has his scarf. But I'm like, this is the one where I like the fact that they kind of hide his scarf in a way. Where they change it to look different, so it doesn't look like it does in all the other modules. But it still very much works with the outfit, you know what I mean? Yeah, Originator, that's what I thought it was called. But, like, I like when they can hide little details like that. Like, you know, if Luca has a long skirt, but they hide it in there, kind of, so it doesn't just look like herself with a different color palette. I like that, how they hide his scarf in that particular outfit. That music festival was incredible. The songs, modules, and stage you chose for us? Everything fit together perfectly. Hey, you may have noticed I've been preoccupied lately. Well, we completely restored all 5 clouds, right? But it doesn't quite feel like the end yet. Something tells me we're still missing something. Maybe we haven't found all the songs. What, you mean there could be more songs? That must be it. A final song. But I wonder where it could be. We've definitely checked all the clouds from top to bottom. Huh? Something's happening to the prisms. What in the world? Perry has to reposition.
Readjusting puppy.
What are those things? Looks like they just popped out of the prisms. Let's go take a closer look. The voltage has been accumulating. The cloud prism has been crystallized into, well, a crystal. That accumulated voltage then triggers a reaction which increases the pressure. I guess that's what caused the crystal to pop out. Just chug that whole thing.
Yeah.
See? Take a look. They're empty. The voltage that filled them has completely solidified into these crystals. Wow, Kaito, you sure know a lot about this. What will happen if we go back and recharge the clouds? Well, I assume the prisms will produce more crystals. I'm just guessing here, but... do you think something special might happen if we collected more of those crystals?
What?
Maybe we've unlocked the final hidden song. Think it's possible?
Almost.
Give me a shout when you're ready to end the stream.
Okay. Wait a second. What's to talk about a final song?
There might be. We were just saying earlier that.
This sounds like Danganronpa. Interesting. You might kind of be onto freaking something there.
Then let's get singing, folks. We've got to charge all the prisms again.
We will not force you to sit through all of
Great.
that.
I wouldn't mind
But
singing
maybe we
over and
will.
over again.
I hold you. You sound like freaking happy, Miku.
By the way, I've got an idea I think you'll all enjoy. Once we've collected crystals from each of the prisms, what do you say we hold another festival? The crystals are a sign that we've proven ourselves through the 5 crowds, right? They're like the prism's seal of approval. Maybe they're giving us their blessing for a really big show like another festival.
Count me in. I'd never say no to a festival.
Sounds like we got a new goal. Better get to work. I'm always ready to sing. Yay.
Hella. Nightclub, let's go. And go with all these they all look like.
I love our washing machine there. Really, really a vibe, you know? I hope we didn't scare everyone away with our boot talk earlier. We haven't had very
Sorry, I
active
just
chat
got so
since
angry.
then.
Sorry. Sorry, I just got really mad. Sorry about that. That's me. Sometimes you just get really angry and then...
You ran to the internet.
Right to the end, and that's it. We're gonna do a couple of requests. On extreme, just kidding, that'd be hard. Normal.
Are you trying to die?
Yep, looks good. Oh, I can't do that? Oh, I have to do Miku.
Yeah, it's a Miku request.
That's fine.
Classic.
Yarimasu? I don't know what that means.
No, I wouldn't have an idea.
She's nervous.
I like how we have the sweat drops on one side versus the other side are totally different vibes, and like.
And now she's
See,
a nervous pirate.
It's important where you sweat.
She's nervous because she's a third place pirate. Oh no.
Pirate schoolgirl.
Yeah. What time is it? I'm really sleepy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let me check.
Not as late as I think it is.
9.
9 o'clock. I think it's gotta be 10:45 at least.
Considering we started at 8, yeah, it's not as late as you think it was.
God, that makes me mad.
It says oyster, but I keep wanting to say oyster.
I definitely thought it said oyster.
It does look like oyster at a glance.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Take a moment to drink.
Yeah, actually let you hear a song for once.
Mm-hmm. So like, how can we get copyright? We're talking over the songs the entire time. Oh, so I wonder does they even do that for like Vocaloid songs, to be honest? I feel like they're in the weird they're like in a weird like subcategory of like fan songs, you know? Where they're done based on a product that someone else has, but you like own the song. I also been noticed there's been a lot of like Has-Been Hotels fan songs going up lately, so I've just been adding them to a playlist to listen to later. So I like have a long playlist of them on like before the pilot, so now I'm curious as how they're going to change going forward. Now that we actually have a show to base them off of. Also, I'm debating, like, after we're done with Miku, what sort of other games do you want to play after, this?
I don't know, because I was really excited to play this today, so that's all I can think about.
I'm not saying that we can't, like, you know, go play, like, Future Tone or the one on Switch. Oh, I just love how they jump out and they're like, we live!
We're all besties!
Well, because, like, this was the only, like, festival that has, like, the only medley that has any sort of, like, meaning. Because before this, they were like, oh, they're so weak that they can't even sing anymore. Miku's the only one left, standing. Harry's using my foot as a pillow now.
He's so cute.
It's adorable. I'm sorry you can't see it, but he's using my foot as a pillow. Because he's such a cute boy. But, I just like the fact that they, like, kind of all pop in and be like... I just imagine that they're all staying on the sidelines, and they're just watching Miku do her concert, and then they just, like... realize they can suddenly start singing again, so they just come on the stage, just be all happy and stuff. I'm sorry, I always also just love a group of friends, you know? Especially because they're all like, you know, like the high schooler, like, age trope sort of thing.
I think this is the one that the songs blend the best.
Yeah, they do. They do a good job of, like, going from, like, style to style as they change singers. I think that arguably is the reason this medley is the best, because it makes use of all of them. As opposed to every other one is like, you know, mainly 1 or 2 singers. This one's like, oh, let's use all 5 of them. I mean, 6 of them. I always count the twins as one person. But it technically is. They're the same, voice, just pitched differently. Kind of like the living embodiment of, like, you know, 2 versions for Pokemon. Like, there's minuscule differences, but be packaged to you as 2 different products. Oh yeah, that's the Sweet Devil outfit. I just like that he just, like, you know, that's his, like, you know, you can put them into whatever position for this. I like how, yeah, the natural part the character is supposed to be doing, like, just how he just, like, pops the hip out like that. I'm just like, man.
I just love how this one feels so Broadway.
It does. That is definitely, I would say, the vibe of a lot of Maiko's songs from what I play on the Switch versions. Hers all have this sort of Broadway or jazzy vibe to them. And granted, not all of them have a sexy vibe to them, a good amount of them do. But not all of them do. There is actually some that she has that are different than that. They have one that literally feels like it's out of Top Gun.
The last song is my favorite song because it's like...
Jazz hands! Jazz hands the song.
Jazz hands. Yes, girl, slay. Look great. Heart Hunter, let's go.
Melon soda. The song you chose was wonderful. I love to sing many more songs with you. So much fun. don't think we have anything else right now. So, yeah, which one do you,
Start from the top, baby.
yeah. Well, just which ones do you want to play? Because we also...
I just want to see if I can do some hard modes.
Yeah. 'Cause we did promise we do a little bit of Future Tone too, so...
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to do a ton, but I was just going to do a couple hard modes. This one I don't think I can do on hard mode.
I don't think you ever have. I think you've tried multiple times and it just kicks you
I
afterwards.
think all of these
And then
kill
you're
me.
crying on the ground. The classic songs are deceptively hard, to be honest.
Actually pretty hard.
In some ways, faster-paced
You
songs are
don't-
easier to keep up with. I think I've done hard mode on Love Trial. Like, I think I've done that before. I just need to, like, warm up a lot in order to do it, because eventually you're just like... You know?
Yeah. So it's like, I'll go through here, do two hard modes, then we can do Future Tone. Like, I don't... Could I do this one? Maybe.
You're gonna find out.
Let's see. So wait, squares to the left. Okay, let me sit like... Very good! Let me be good girl.
Good
By
girl.
that I mean this one. And her. What, Bubba's? Why you whining? What? Good me.
When you want
I'll
a
come here.
cool...
I'll give you some pet. Come here. Hi, puppy.
Don't you want a cool outfit to help you get through the song?
Oh, that's true. I was doing this because it's bad voltage, but I guess that's
Yeah, I'm
better.
sure you can find that on someone else's cool outfits, though.
Oh my goodness. He said I gotta roll over. I gotta show you my tummy.
You can't see him in the corner of the screen.
That's just... Oh, thanks, Babas. Did I just sleepy? I'm just whining because you moved your foot. You want to pick up my costume for me while I'm petting the puppy?
Yeah, you pet the puppy. Oops, back out of the song. I can give you one that'll always trigger the chance star.
That works for me. There you go.
Yeah, no.
That's for you. Okay. So yummy, huh?
You seriously still only have these goggles?
I'm surprised. And nothing. Wow, surprising. Will the book bag and recorder give you more painted black bonus? No, okay.
Nah.
So. Controller,
crazy.
please.
So we're gonna either watch Melee succeed, or, you know, frantically smash buttons and scream.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you remember
Square.
where the buttons are on this.
They're gonna pull. It's just like Guitar Hero when you go from easy to medium, and they're like, here's 6 more buttons you've never used before. And this one has like the tempo speed up.
Not bad outfit though. Oh, you already got overlapping notes? Nice. This is also a slow song, no, short song, so arguably it's easier to get through. For the ones like the overlapping notes, I'm like, how are you supposed to press the button faster than, like, you know, you can when they're next to each other? Not to mention the difference with DIVA X is that it has, like, since it's made for the PS4 controller, it has, like, the combo notes. So those ones you see that are arrows means you have to press in the direction key as well as the button at the same time. When no other game has that because it's all built from the arcade, so it's like has 5 buttons as a maximum amount. And it also has the hold notes, which are not in the other game as well. They just have slides, which I think are the trigger buttons on a controller. But like, so there's actually a lot more like combinations you can do with buttons on this. So that's why in some ways it's harder, in some ways it's easier. Like, there's more complexity to what they can do with the buttons. But, I mean, you might argue the timing is a little bit more forgiving. I hear that the easiest game in the series, though, is actually the DS game, which I do own. It's with them and their, like, little Nedroid, like, cutie things. And, like, you know, I gotta play that at some point. So I did buy it, just because I wanted to, like, be like, oh, hey, look, Miku and their friends, but they're little Nedroids, and I can go and put them in a little, like, studio, and I can change their outfits, and I can give them, like, little snacks. Like, it's essentially like this game, but meets like Nintendogs whenever they're not singing. You just put them like a little area and you can like give them toys and stuff, and I think that's just adorable.
Close, but no cigar.
You guys
After so many
actually
notes,
incredibly close
I
to
forget. Well, it's fine. I'm not gonna do this one a bunch of times, but after so many notes, I actually start forgetting which order. Like,
that's why I say that this is a game from what I played on Switch with the touchscreen. It makes more sense when you have 2 buttons each side, so you can do both hands if you really want to. Trying to relegate it to just your thumb is a little bit more difficult. So definitely, your thumb gets confused after a while, or you just like lose your sense of like placement on where you are in relation to the other buttons. So I mean, generally you've been doing well. I think the bat wings are definitely a vibe.
hey man, I'm really busy.
If I want attention now. Clearly, I'm suffering right now, Malin. Can't you tell?
Oops. And it like slows back down.
Hey, you got it though. Clear the voltage. Good job, Malin.
What's up, wee wee? What's up, bro? What's up, Baba? Huh? Irene. Anita Maxween. Anita Maxween. Okay. Mic check. Okay. Skip, 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 skip. What else in this one? Raspberry Monster. If you force my hand.
I think you're just gonna get yourself killed.
Probably. Raspberry Monster might really be hard. Oh, this is cool. Okay.
Yeah, you're still in the same right things. Because you
well,
missed
let's
the
see how many
channel.
times I can go through this with this outfit before I get a chance star, which might be all of the songs. Okay. Time to do our best, right, people?
You're gonna die.
Hey, Papas. Yeah, I will.
Okay, I love we just have random screaming roosters in the background. That's a
Shout out
vibe.
to my roosters.
That's right, spam those notes, Malin. The other thing you have to account for when you're playing these games is like something I didn't notice when I played the Switch version is that when you're playing like on the touchscreen, your reaction time is a lot better because you can have like instantly like react to the notes as they come in. When you're dealing with anything that's a controller, you have to kind of adjust for the delay between you seeing it and the controller registering your inputs. So it does change
And
things.
my bad reflexes on top of that.
Well, I mean, that's not anything that has to do with mechanical issues.
No, sir. Harry, shut up. No.
You want to come up, then come up.
Buddy, it's chance time. You can't be whining right now. Perry, I gotta get a new
Well,
costume.
stop speaking to him then. He thinks you're having a conversation.
Let's go!
And the funny thing is, we already have this outfit, so, like... Wow, you got it again? Okay, there's something rigged on Olivia's profile. There has to be something rigged on Olivia's profile. The fact we got it twice...
I worked so hard for this game on your profile.
And they just gave you literally everything else in existence.
I got like 20 Miku costumes. But not this one.
I feel like it's almost disrespectful the second time.
Oops. That's when they start switching fast. Just hit any notes. I already beat the voltage.
I just like how all of them are like cool question mark. Like, what note are you
It's
hitting?
cool question mark when you hit the wrong note.
I know, but I'm just saying it did that for the majority of those notes, so it's just like,
So I was like,
you're hitting it, but
sometimes sometimes when you get in the extreme mode, as long as you're hitting that note, baby. Let's go, baby! Raspberry monster. Hey, shout out to freaking Raspberry Monster. Hey, man. I fought so hard to get that outfit. And they were like, here, have 2 of them. You want one? Get 2. I don't have anything Miku style.
I don't know. The telephone's black. With that cool person like that.
There you go. Telephone for you.
We have way better luck with giving them gifts in this game.
Yeah. Maybe we just tried too hard the first time.
Again! We are tryhards, I guess. I think Lost One's Weaving is the one that made you weep.
I think this one's gonna be really hard.
Well, I remember you getting to it and like dying halfway through.
Oof. Let's see what we got on this girl. No, I'm just gonna put back on the original costume you had.
Well, you should do one that gets you a new module or something.
What's the sword button? I'm gonna press the sword. Perry, shut up!
Till I figure out we could sort.
Maybe I should those. I should get this probably to get better. That is nice. Perry, shut up! What rate up number is this? Rate up 5. Dang, rate up 5 is kind of hard to beat. Rate up 5. Here we go.
Well, those are the ones I had to pay for, so. Yay, DLC.
Glasses. And nothing. Backpack. There's one. The cool wings. Next, a double wing it up.
You're gonna die.
Yes, I am.
Should I start like the funeral march now?
Actually, before we start, can we put Perry outside? Perry, go out.
No, he wants us to get up.
Get out. Go. Get. Can you just open the door for him? He wants. He might have to go potty. To be fair.
Well, it's easy. It's actually easier for you to get up than it is for me to get up.
All right, Bobo. Come on. Come on, Perry.
I hope you all guys can all see our fat wiener just hop across our bed here. Our little ottoman futon thing here. I feel like we need to point the thing up so you can see all our cozy stuffies at the top of our thing. Cause we got my Flareon, Malin's Jolteon, my little Dragonite. Got our fat Kirby. Oh. And our little Slowpoke. Naturally lazy Pokemon. I got my little cow dude. I just got this. I've been really into crochet things lately. I should honestly learn how to crochet. I knew how to knit at one point. I feel like I could get really into it if I like hyper-focused it and I like things that are with my hands that I can get like a hard product out of. But like I got this cute little cow here. Like she got a little bow. It's really cute. Just been hugging it.
My toes are hurting when I walk.
And
I broke them all. Not all of them, but at least 3.
Like I think we have confirmation you've broken at least 2.
Yeah, my toes hurt because I broke them when I was a.
Well, they're clicking as you walk, so it's probably on a good side.
My toes are hurting. Well, because when you break your toe, what are you going to do? Nothing. That's what the doctor said. I only had to wear a boot for the one that I broke the joint of the actual foot. Not just the toe.
Maybe she just breaks the guitar at the beginning.
Casual.
It's funny how when you're in like normal mode, this is the easy part of the song. It's a good indicator of things to come.
You look at her hair dragging the floor. You get it, girl. Changing them this fast is really mean.
You're doing great. You...
That was mean.
I just felt like there was a point where you're just like, ah!
I tell you, like, after a while, if I get lost, it's hard to get back into me. Because I'm not that good.
That's a cool one. We're just getting all the rare modules.
How you gonna do the side one and then do a down thing? Technically, I beat the fullest true. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think Melee should hold a concert exactly like that, where I sit here and I go, or like that, like Miku, or like me staring frantically at the screen.
Yeah.
She looks great. I just couldn't see her before. She looks like very early 2000s pop punk vibes.
Yes. I mean,
Woof! Why was that hard?
because it's the one.
Boy, my wrists
It's
are
arguably
tired.
the fastest song in the game.
Oh. No, because Raspberry Monster was faster. That one just like the combos were meaner.
No, I think there was definitely more notes in that song.
That was more notes, yeah, but the BPM is physically faster. This one's just harder.
Physically faster.
Yeah. This one might... The parts with really hard guitar parts are really hard.
We'll try and get
Just
some.
gonna keep
I
this.
see if you're gonna get any costumes for anyone else.
No. Kaito. He's got a cool one. Len has like no cool ones, and I need that village for a heart.
Just for making silly noises.
Oh, what was I making those silly noises?
I don't know.
I was so in the
To be
zone,
honest,
I could not tell you what was happening.
And I'm also tone deaf to your silly noises at this point.
I was
so
so in the moment, I could not even
if you
tell
had
what
to
was going
spell
on.
out her silly noises, how would you spell it?
Well, see, I don't know if I can make it with only a 21 voltage bonus. I think I might need more. But we will see. Wired envy. That's fine. You can wear this. It's cool. Excuse me.
For like the 2 seconds that she appears in the song.
Oh yeah, she does appear in the song. Let's see what I can do with this. I don't know. The parts with the guitar parts are just really hard.
I was honestly really impressed at how fast you were doing it for the other ones.
That's because I was just smushing my fingers against the buttons. I was not trying to do it in...
Well, you were doing good smushing.
Thank you.
You know, Mallory just gets so in the zone, so she just makes some. She might make noises. I honestly wasn't paying attention. I don't talk on these ones much, also because I do enjoy these songs. This song is also one that's really good for grinding modules because it has arguably one of the easier, it's definitely the easiest chance time for the cool vibe. So only have to focus on one note is definitely like way easier than a bunch of like random ones.
Bathing suit!
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen at least once tonight. As long as it's not Kaito, I don't really care.
Well, now you've summoned him.
I know. I think this also might be the most revealing One Piece ever. Like, normally you do a One Piece to, like, avoid all the revealingness of a bikini, but they're like, you know what, it's still a One Piece, but we're gonna make
if
it
you
revealing.
have a revealing One Piece, it's actually worse, because then it's hard to go potty. Sorry, kind of talk while so it is. Oops. Pee pee poo poo, pee 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 poo poo pee poo poo poo. Boobies.
Yep, maximum boobs.
Squeeze them for power.
See, like, I think that's like the most revealing One Piece ever.
I feel like if they cut out the sides too.
Well, it's also like it's super high on our hips, so we're like just barely covering.
Hokudi?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't like it, but I also am like, it's...
Of course it would be one of your personal favorites, Michael.
Cause you're crazy!
Dang.
Solitary.
You're doing all of them?
Yes.
Alright. I thought you said you weren't very good at this one.
I'm not. What's this one? Oh.
Solitary.
She still didn't get a cool costume. So back on the grind. Here we go. The same accessories over and over and over again.
Also, Eric typed out the noises you were making, apparently.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because it was like, me, you know? It was very hard for my little fingies. Because my little fingies, it's hard for me. And I know there's somebody on the internet who can just sit back and do this, like, one-handed with their eyes closed.
I don't think
But some of us have to try hard at everything they do. Nothing comes naturally. And I'm one of those people.
I think there's, like, that for Guitar Hero. I don't think there's that for Vocaloids.
You never know.
If it is, it's a very small subset.
People play the Project Sekai game with freaking acrylics. But I miss it. Boo.
Yeah. Even though the song has far less notes, you seem to definitely be struggling more on this one.
Well, it's because it's like, I want to be faster than it is.
That is always the way it gets you.
It's because it's so slow.
You over-anticipate the notes.
I feel like I'm playing on normal mode, though. Like, that's the tempo it feels. I failed the song! Oh, my first failure on live TV! That's embarrassing. Michael, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play it again, but I'm sorry. I would play it again, but I don't want to.
I think that's a good vibe for us to switch.
Wait, I still have to do it. My heart. Sorry. Let me choose like 3 songs, and then we'll be done. How's that sound?
Madeline, you said you were doing the entire Cool Cloud. You've already done 4.
I want to do this one.
I can give you 2.
Okay. I will take 2. I don't know if I can actually do this one or not.
We're gonna find out.
I'm about to figure it out, girly. This is Corky. She's got a Corky costume. I'll do 2 more songs, then we'll do, if we can... Oh my god, what is the thing called? We'll do the other game. Cool. Gotta put it up on my boobs so I can see it better. I'll be fighting for my life in this one.
You will.
I already used the wrong note. Which one is square? Okay, I need to sit up and get lazy. I'll probably fail this song. How did I do that bad?
It's really
I suck!
It's really you just missed most of the notes at the end.
It's like the longer I play, the worse I get.
Well, because your fingers get tired. You've been playing for over an hour at this point, Madeline. So I only did like the first half hour, and then you refused to
I'm
get the controller
addicted
back.
to the stimulus!
I'm gonna assume that you're just fingers are getting tired. voltage even if you missed the chance sign.
Boo! I suck balls.
I know you sucked balls in the
I'll do
last
one
one because
song.
you didn't win the last one.
Dang this for me. Hey kids, I want to give you your real life lesson. It's always okay to give up, especially when people are watching you.
I told you to do
It's
that. You
always
said no.
okay to give up. What? Give up?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do one more song. Last song. We're closing the night on this game before we go into the next game with my boy, Holy Lance Explosion Boy.
You're gonna die.
In the Holy Lance Explosion costume. No, because I might die. What is this in? Voltage rate. Make sure I have the right bonus.
I don't know, rare module draft was for that one.
Which is fine. I just need to make sure I don't die. I'll probably be fine, honestly. Kaito, let's go. Kaito doesn't have one! He would be the only one that doesn't have one.
Yeah, because we haven't got... Because you don't play him at all. It's just when I play, and I haven't played... I played 3 songs now, and I didn't play it all last week, so he doesn't have a lot of costumes.
Sounds like you're complaining.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm glad you picked up on that.
It sounds to me like you might be upset.
It means that my sarcasm is coming through strong enough.
I'm glad. Well, I played more games because I figured I would be sitting wayside while you did most of Future Tone, because I don't know how to play that game.
I mean,
So I figured
it's
you'd be
pretty much the
playing
same-
that whole game.
It's pretty much the same as this game, just...
But the slides look hard. It looks hard.
No, it's not any harder than this game. This game has a lot more complicated combos.
Oh, I just burped. It's so gross.
I'm sorry about that. So has anyone in the chat figured out what the song is about yet, based on the lyrics? Has anyone actually been watching the lyrics?
I'd love to hear your guys' perception.
In case you haven't noticed, the lyrics are in the bottom of the corner, right above that red bar.
I will say the mustache makes him look really funny.
It does. Just adds a whole new level to the character.
Dance break.
Best accessory we have.
Give me that pirouette, boy. Come on. Give me the double. Ew, ew. Bow. I'm like over anticipating this. I'm going too fast.
It happens.
No, you're kidding me.
You were really close. You just missed a lot in that last phrase of squares. You just barely cleared the last note.
Because
you
two
probably-
glasses of milk, please.
You probably activated the 30-note combo thing you had on your thing.
1 glass of milk, please. And I want to do the last thing. I was kind of like a hee hee ha ha. To finish is I want to see how many seconds I can get on in a stream mode on this song. I'm predicting, put your bets in now, I'm predicting 3 seconds before I die instantly. Thoughts?
You're saying this is just your way of cheating my deal I gave you.
Woohoo! It's technically the same song! Just so you can see how fun this song is. Oops, I accidentally paused the game.
You got mass combo 5 so far.
I'm so proud of myself. I feel like I'm playing this through the fire and the flames. I will be real with you. I think they intend for you to use like the directional pads as notes.
You can.
I'm just not that coordinated. Crushed it.
You're crushing something.
Dice. Not nice.
Your score's probably the more likelier thing here. You got the one at the end there.
The way it says bad, it's so mean.
You got to halfway of the star.
Thanks, Evie. I'm just hitting circle over and over again, and it's like, girl, what the heck?
Like, that's not the note.
For you know reference, I have beat this before. Just a girl in a different time and in a different body.
Did you beat it or did you scrape into the fish line?
I've beat it before!
Are you sure?
That thing is just...
Do we have that in, like, writing somewhere?
Yeah. That day's just not today, girl.
No,
Anyways,
listen.
I just want to see how I did. Okay, bye.
Can you not chuck the controller
Sorry, I
at
didn't
me?
mean to, but I did, kind of.
You did, entirely.
I'm dead, it killed me.
Oh wait, I actually have to check, I think.
What do you have to check?
I don't know, I think I have to go my own profile for this.
Don't you have to buy songs with it?
Yeah.
Well, luckily there's no story mode, so that doesn't matter. Upside, inside, out.
For the record, Malin did just go upside down. She kind of like did backwards somersault off the bed. You got?
I'm back.
So if you had to put into a sound the feeling you have right now, what would that be?
Oh my god! That'd be my
Play
sound.
Mr. Bean.
Oh my god, that was so hard! Luca, night
Okay, which
fever.
one did you said bad end? Oh, this is one of... I actually like this one of Michael's I like a lot.
She looks cool in that one. She
It's
looks
a
like Tomb Raider.
Well, I'll do this one then. We'll see how my timing is on it.
Let's choose like, I'm super sleepy, so let's choose like 8 songs. Does that sound good?
I mean, I was just going to look for his song.
Oh, in that case, like 5 songs?
But I'm just seeing if I can do this one. I don't know this one super well, but we're going to see if I can do it.
Oh,
I should put on the safety.
I was like, don't you have a safety here?
No, you can put on a no-fail mode so you don't die, but...
Me, I'm always on no-fail
I
mode,
didn't
baby.
do that.
I don't know why I went down there looking like I could read Japanese. Especially Romanized Japanese. Girl, you're gonna have no idea what that says. Look at the graphical change, though. This game is newer than DIVA X, the game we just played.
It's probably going to be a case-by-case basis with the songs, to be honest. Because some of these are ported from older games and some of them are new to this system.
Dang, they made her wait. She looks very Final Fantasy in this graphics. She looks ridiculous. That tiny little waist and those huge boobs. She looks mad good. She looks like it's from the PS2 era, but like...
I like her module that goes with the song. I just don't have any means to buy it yet.
This is like a remastered PS2 graphic. That's what it's giving me. The fire's cool, though. I like how she's not being all seductive in this. I think it's very interesting. She smacked me. Man, I wish I knew what this song was about. Too bad it's in Japanese and there's no English lyrics. I'm gonna guess based off the imagery.
You do that.
Building, apocalypse, eyeballs. Girl, it's fire. You better get out of there.
Consider the title is Break It too, by the way.
This is so Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, PS2, game code of Resident Evil. Like, the graphics look a little bit newer than that. Like, like maybe Wii U era. But it's like, the animation is still giving me early 2000s. Because you see when it goes to like those environmental cut-ins, you can see like the really old style of graphics. What's that? Like I don't know, the mapping? I don't remember the words. It's like her model looks newer, but everything else looks like it's in older graphics. So this must be an older... Do they use music videos, or is this just from like the arcade game?
I think they do with like on some occasions, but generally they make them for the game.
Yeah, I've only been to an arcade like once recently, and they might have had a rhythm game, but I didn't really look for it because I didn't know Vocaloid at the time. But I guess like this would be really banging in the moment. When you win this, do you get a costume for free?
No, you have to buy it based on your score.
So this just gives you more points?
Yep.
I like when they give us free stuff. How do you do that? That looks really hard.
It's the left and right bumpers.
It looks hard, dude.
Not really. It actually is kind of good on the PlayStation 5 controller because it vibrates when you do it.
Nice. That was cool.
So then, you get points, and then you can buy modules off that. Which is why, again, I prefer the other one because it's randomized. Okay, where's the?
What was it, like nighttime something?
No, that's not what I want. Sort. I want to sort it by letter. We look for the one he was talking about. He said bad end night. It doesn't look like it's on here. Oh well. This one does have less than the other one in some areas. Start at the top.
Okay, probably like choose like your favies. What would we like if you had to choose your 3 favorites? What would those be? Thoughts?
That's what I'm trying to see which ones we got here. That's the one that's the beginning of your thing.
She's like, what do I know?
I know a good amount of these. I'm just trying to figure out which ones I see. Like this is the one I took about.
This one is so hard.
Yeah.
I have played that one. It's so hard. Hey, that Suna no Wakusai is from that one guy.
Yeah, it is.
Stay with me. Wait, can you get on to stay with me and make sure? I want to see it. Okay, no. Other song. Wrong song. Snowman's a banger.
Yeah, we'll probably come back to that. I'm just seeing what we got here.
I just don't know most of these. I just don't know them.
I want to play some things that will, you know, like... Do you know this song is literally just an ad for vegetable juice?
That's so funny because this is one of like her most popular songs. The background graphics look like they're from a Spider-Man and PS1 game. Thank you, somebody agrees with me. Spider-Man PS1 game? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, it was definitely giving me old PS something, PS1, PS2 games. I didn't play a lot of PS1, so I didn't know. Like, PS2 is the earliest I went, but it reminded me of those games when I was younger. Like, just the... And also the way that her character moved, like, the way her model actually moved, that's... I'm glad you, like, agree. My man, shout out to my boy hyping me up, telling me I'm right. Wait, do the cat song. I didn't know that Neon Cat was Hatsune Miku.
So everyone should know
The
this.
little Pop-Tart cat?
Everyone should know this Vocaloid song. If nothing else, everyone knows this Vocaloid song.
I never knew this was a Vocaloid song. I just knew it as Pop-Tart Cat.
Yeah, but it's a Vocaloid song. Funny thing.
That's crazy. But also it's like 5 minutes. It's a very long song. And
Yep,
that's all it does.
I'm not playing that right now.
Luca Night Fever's a banger.
So I'm trying to find ones that'll be like good ones to play for
I'm trying to read it. The Poco ones used a lot.
Oh, yeah, this is always the tutorial in every single game. For whatever reason, this is always the tutorial song.
I think those are just like some of the older songs, I guess. So it's definitely the most popular ones. Try like, oh, Ghost Rule is definitely...
We'll definitely come back to Ghost
10
Rule.
Freely Tomorrow's pretty good. I also like a very specific style of song. Evie likes a very different specific style of songs. So actually a lot of the times our Vocaloid songs don't overlap a ton. Cantarella's good, Cendrillion's good. I know you like Ashes to Ashes.
Yeah, it's
Augie Augie again, I like that song.
This is the one from the 3DS game.
This is my vibe of song. I like the very like bubblegummy pop kind of songs. It's so funny because a lot of Vocaloid stuff is just like so much death and awful. You can play that one. Give him his little outfit.
Let's see if we have enough for it yet.
Oh, I thought you already owned it.
Now you gotta buy them, but we might.
Wait, go back to his gay one. Let's go. Can you try that one on, or can I see what it looks like? Meow meow. It's the pose and the tight little pants.
Yep.
I love me some Kaito.
Yeah, we have enough to buy this one.
Hey, this outfit's dope, yo. This is one of my favorite outfits he has.
Yeah, I would kill for a statue of him in this.
Look how cool he looks.
This is like the best outfit he has, hands down. I will take no other arguments.
Looks great, honestly.
Like, this is everything I look for in a male outfit. Not gonna lie.
Well, for me, it's the thigh-high boots. I'm a big fan of that and the, like, cravat.
The cravat. For me, it's definitely the cravat.
I just think he looks cool. I think this is very Fire Emblem vibes.
It is.
Fire Emblem is... There's actually a canonical Fire Emblem character that has thigh-high boots. And it's hot. I think he must have been based off of this specific outfit from...
Okay, we're gonna go and hope that
Kaito.
my experience with this song on this Switch is gonna translate to PS4
You're playing
controller.
hard?
No, no.
Aw.
I just want something to warm up with, and this one's a pretty easy one. Also, the
Castlevania vibes.
the aesthetics of this are just so vampire.
Because it's so Castlevania right now.
The song is all about like an immortal who's stuck at the end of the world.
Yeah, I'll interpret as we watch the music video. I'm so alone. My eyes are cool because they're heterochromatic. I'm so alone because I'm a vampire. But not the cool Twilight kind, so nobody likes me.
Twilight's not cool. We all know that.
They just don't see that I'm really cool. Isn't he his like he made them into dolls or something because he was so lonely?
They've already died.
Yeah, because like when you're immortal, everyone you love dies.
Yep.
I like how his voice is kind of echoey.
I do too.
I like how his face is all cracked 'cause he's like a little doll. A little porcelain doll. You know who he looks like? Lawrence from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
It's the color scheme.
It's the purple and the rose because that's Lawrence's exact like color scheme. Hey, and the funny thing is this Kaito predates all of them. So it's like, oh, well, it's inspired by Lawrence. Actually, it's not. It had to be inspired by this old freaking version of a Vocaloid.
Kaito is the first male Vocaloid ever.
He's the first Vocaloid, dude.
Yep.
Look at the dolls he makes. He's a lonely little boy. I'm so alone. I'm tortured by being an immortal. I hate being alone. I'm so alone. I'm in a K-pop boy band. Look at my posture.
No, that's his other outfit that they have the statue of.
That's fair. But K-pop boys always seem like that, like weirdly hunched. Now I'm being haunted by the death of my loved ones, and then I shoved their ashes inside these dolls, and they're haunted, and they're gonna kill me because they're haunted. That looks really hard.
It's easier when you have the thing.
Dolls are super creepy. Very House Beneviento.
Yes.
It's the Mega Mycete. Dang, 4 notes. Oh, he died. He's dead. He died. Did he die for real?
Yeah.
How did he die? Heartbreak?
No, just the time ran out.
Oh, I thought he was immortal. He didn't even look old.
That's the point. He literally is living to the end of the world, and then it just ends.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
That's the whole idea. Ashes to ashes.
I'll take that.
And I got excellent on my first try. I'm happy about that.
Good for you,
I play
Rory.
that song so much, though, honestly.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
so let's see. We need to hit Ghost Rule. And we need to see what else we're going to hit on the way there. I'll play Cendrillon. At least two, each one I like the matter. I don't think we have enough for their costumes, though, so they're just going to be in their base outfits.
He can be in his cool outfit.
Well, if I do well on this song, we hopefully have enough to buy another outfit.
That's fine. I think probably this song, then probably Ghost Roll, and then I will be ready to go sleepy, because I'm sleepy girl. I'm just a eepy little sleepy girl.
This follows the story of Cendrillon, if anyone knows that particular local legend.
I do not.
I told you, it's like
She's Cinderella?
It's like a dark Cinderella. Princess goes to a dance with the intention to kill the prince, realizes he's actually a good person, but she has to complete her mission of killing him.
So she kills him in the end?
Yeah.
No! Girl, why don't you be nice to him? What did he do to you?
Well, there's some implications in the song's lyrics that she might be mind-controlled.
Really?
Kind of like Cinderella.
I was hoping they'd be in love.
Well, kind of, that's why the Cinderella comes into thing. It has that whole thing that she has to do it before midnight. Like, there's something compelling her to do it before midnight.
Interesting. Like, she might die.
That's why I said it's like
she has to, like, kill him to save her life.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it's like a dark Cinderella.
Interesting.
I also just love the music video of this one because I love their dance. Madeline will tell you, I love some good symmetry in my dances. So I like that there's like all these sort of like call and response things. And his thing, like from his lines is the whole time is like she's going over the fact that she knows she has to kill him, and he's coming up and being like, "You're being distant from me, and I like you. So why are you hiding? You seem so distressed. You know, can I help you?" And she's like, "No, you're making this harder."
All Vocaloid songs are about death and sadness.
Well,
it's always some tragic story that ends in death. Every time.
In all Kaito's songs, he's either the one dying or doing the killing. In like all of his songs. Which I think is just like, man, this dude has angst. It also makes me think of the Genshin Impact one I showed you the one time.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at how they do like their little matching kicks, like there. I love that.
Normally they're in like cool opera outfits. These area of graphics, I'm like, all their fabric looks leather or plastics is so shiny. That's my thoughts. I almost think the other game is like, it's so interesting. I'm like, the other game I feel like is animated better in some ways, but in some ways, like this one, like sometimes their movements are more organic. But also, like, they're so shiny, which to me, like, I don't want to say reeks, but, like, it very much smells of, like, old consoles with, like, Sonic Adventure DX, where it's, like, by trying to upgrade it, they just make everything really shiny instead. Vibe check.
Look at their little dance there. I love it. It's also something I like about the song is that, like, the biggest issue we said about the Elegant songs is that the buttons don't seem to match the song at all. All these double notes this song has just gives me the vibe of, like, a ballroom dance. Like, you know how, like, ballroom dances have that, like, box step?
Yeah, this one on normal mode already looks way harder than hard mode on the other game.
Well, this is the challenge time. Challenge time is obviously when it knocks the difficulty up higher. But you can also get more points. But I like that song has a lot of like double notes that just gives me the idea of like that sort of like ballroom step where you're like side, 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 you know, like you see like people waltz.
And now I think to round up the night, we should do Ghost Rule. The Danganronpa Pink Blood.
Let's get a different outfit for this one. Okay, this is the one it's meant to be in, but I personally always...
Really?
Yeah, right here.
But
honestly, I think she has a lot more edgier outfits that she could be in, so which one do you like?
The black hair one's cool. But keep going.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm looking at all of them. There's one other one I really like, but you just want to go fast.
Well, she has a lot of outfits, that's why.
No, it's fine. It's all clear. That one's cool. That one I always love a lot.
This one?
Yeah. Keep going.
That's the one that actually goes with the intense voice of Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, it's like I have a figurine of that one. That one's lame, but keep going. Dang, you were not kidding. She was really got hella outfits.
That's why I was going pretty quickly. We are not at the end of them yet.
Oh my god. Hey, that one's dope. That's
yeah, this is the one for... Yeah, these are for Cantarella, actually.
Oh. Well, she looks cool on those. Keep going, though.
Okay, now we're at the back front.
Okay, so like that one's cool. Like I don't know, like a
Which
royal
one?
that's
Which
like
one
dark.
makes? Which one did you remember?
That one to the left. But I don't know if that's like too techno.
I mean, it's up to you.
I don't know, just choose one that looks cool and edgy and princessy.
We can do that one, or we can do this one. We can do this one.
That one.
This one.
Yeah, my fave.
And we're doing it in this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this with the no fail mode on, just so I don't embarrass myself. And I also have to check one.
5.5 difficulty, baby. Alright, let's go, girl. What does shared set mean?
Something I have to. Okay, I want to make sure that was off. I don't want the song to get interrupted because I missed a note.
Oh, okay. She needs her outfit now.
This one I can sometimes struggle with even when I'm doing the other thing, so we're gonna see if I can do this on controller. This is Deco27, who I really like a lot of their songs for. They have a very distinctive style. You'll remember Melly and I brought this up when we were playing DIVA X.
It's the guitar.
But this is like one of the most like premier songs for these games.
Yeah, this outfit looks good. Dang, when you get good stuff, it gives you like a sliver of HP. When you miss one, it's like no HP. Die instantly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's less forgiving.
I like this outfit because I like all the frills on it. And I like the gradient hair.
The problem with doing it on buttons as opposed to on like a touchscreen, it means that like sometimes it'll register my thing before I lift up on it, and I'll get the wrong thing.
Wrong!
The wrong one.
That's funny.
Well, it's easier to remember on a slide because you have to flick it in that direction. Sometimes I forget which bumper goes to which side. I turned that off, didn't I?
But then you switch challenge sets. Wow.
Okay, we can't end on that one because that didn't end.
Not cleared. Not cleared.
Because like all the swipes wrong. I was
failed.
close. You have to get to
We
50%,
failed.
but you have to get.
Do you want to do it on easy? It's 5.5 hard. You might want to do it on like normal.
I'll just do a different song.
Banger though. You can do this one or it's just Snowman's going too.
Oh, that's a good one. I could do Snowman too. That's the bomb.
It's a good sleepy time one. Cause your girl's in sleepy mode, so I'm not talking because I'm eepy.
I assumed that you were just like ranking the video.
I was watching. You're correct, but I'm also sleepy.
So, I've listened to this song so many times because I enjoy this song. I also if I had I like obviously this one, his Requiem one, the most, but this one's definitely probably like in the top 5. So I really like how they have like this good vibe between like they do like slightly change up the blues in his outfit, but he still kind of looks kind of modern. I like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can do this without the no-fill on.
There's a really good 2D animation of this song.
Well, they did an updated version of this one actually just recently last year, too, because there's actually a novel based on this song. There's a novel written based on this song. Vocaloid culture, it's weird, but and they made an updated version of the song with more orchestration.
They have a couple good Vocaloid songs with the Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra. They're actually very beautiful. And I do know that when I listen to,
But you hear how this one like it has a far less piano in it than the other version does. That's why I like how the other one has a lot more piano and like orchestral music behind it. This one's like, I still love it, but it's like I like the other version better just because it sounds more epic. And also the animation is cool. Also, you don't know how important it is that the music, like, timing on the buttons actually matches the music and the vocals. But again, we just did the Elegant Cloud, that a lot of them doesn't have that.
I love to look at how their outfits are designed. As a costume designer myself. Just kidding.
So what are your thoughts on this one?
I like his jacket. I was looking at how I like how the little arm is actually like a half coat. I like that. I like his hair that's got the snowflakes in it. It's a little bit longer. I also like when you watch the way Kaito dances. I love to watch how they dance because he dances in more of a contemporary way. Not necessarily contemporary, more like maybe lyrical is the right word. I don't know like dance styles exactly because I'm not like a trained dancer. But maybe lyrical is the best way to describe it. Like he never really dances in a hip hop way. Like the twins, I feel like do hip hop a lot.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like lyrical dance. Like a little round de jaune. Give me a little arabesque, big boy.
And also just the fact that, like, I've mentioned this before, like, some you can tell by looking at the different vocaloids in their songs. Okay, I've done better on that one, but that wasn't bad. Is that, like, what Madeline's saying is, like, they all have, like, a different style. Like, you have Rin and Len who have, like, the more hip-hop style. I think Luca is more, like, almost to, like, the rap scene sort of thing. She has this more, like, almost high-tech sort of style. And then Michael has clearly, like, the more old-fashioned Broadway time. And then, like, Miku kind of does a little bit of everything. But, like, Kaito, I feel, has, like, this more, like, classical almost feeling to most of his songs in his dance style. It just feels like more, like, ballroom-esque, sort of fancy, elegant sort of things, which is, again, why I think it sucks they don't have, like, any of the songs. Anyway, Madeline's, like, dying.
I'm just really tired. I'm still awake. If I was asleep, you'd know, because I snore really bad
Do you
instantly.
know how to turn it off until it's on here?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go end our stream because I'm too sleepy. And I gotta, like all of our other working people, I gotta freaking go to work tomorrow.
But anyway, we did a lot of Vocaloids. We did a little bit of Future Tone. We enjoy these games a lot. They're honestly, I guess it's kind of maybe it's the same way as to why like people liked Guitar Hero back in the day. There's something that's just really fun about listening to Vocaloid music and playing these games to them. I find them a lot of fun. Melanie finds them a lot of fun. We enjoy doing them. So Thursday we will be back with Melancam. Thursday we will be probably going back to playing My Magic. You think probably?
Girl, Thursday is another. Let me get through tomorrow.
Well, I'm trying to give people an update for the week.
Probably, I don't know.
And then I don't know what we'll be playing next week because obviously we beat the Diva X as we intended to. So we'll see what we're gonna do going forward. We would love for some suggestions. More likely,
I wrote down the ones we did last time. So
the bigger thing though, is one thing is like one games you'd like us to play because I also look for that. But also I'll ask is like, consider games that we as who like you guys have seen us play a little bit at this point. Consider games that we might actually really like to play because then we might do longer series for them as opposed to like we play a game. It's like we're fun playing like funny games or joke games and stuff like that, but then we might only play them for an episode and then we have to be like, okay, now next week's come and what are we gonna play now? Mally's playing with her teeth. But like Sonic Frontiers is one we want to do at some point. We want to do Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail at some point. We can I have a lot of games. Just a lot of the games I have are a little bit longer in the runtime because they're like JRPGs and stuff. So obviously we like to it'd be almost better if people would be like we kind of have a little chat set up so like tell us like maybe genres you're interested in or like things that you would like to see us comment on. Obviously we have a couple of like sort of like novel games, a few horror games that we want to like talk to as like a thing. I want to play Heavy Rain on here at some point because that's the forerunner they say to Detroit Become Human, where that's where they kind of establish their whole like detective storytelling thing. So I would love to play that game to just see how that one compares now that we know about it. So we'll consider it, see what we want to do and what we want to play. So thank you guys for joining us. We've had a good time. We got a new setup. It's kind of cool, and I guess we'll see you guys again on Thursday.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.